3 things you should know if you want to work for an airline. Hi, my name is Asia and I work for a U.S. airline. I've been in the travel industry or aviation industry for nearly 10 years, and I'm going to share with you 3 things that most new hires or people who are new to the aviation industry don't know. Alright, so here's my 3 things. I'm going to go straight to the point with them. Schedule. You're going to be working a different schedule every month. Likely you're going to have to bid on that schedule, and it's based on seniority, so you have to be extremely flexible with your time. And additionally, you may even be called in for mandatory overtime, which, as stated, mandatory, it means you can't turn it down, especially while you're on probation. So be prepared to work different shifts, stay extra time if there's a delay in a flight, come in early if you're called in early, things like that. Be ready to be flexible. Alright, next up on my list is hydration. I carry a big water bottle. If you've seen some of my videos, you've already seen that. But a lot of people walk around here and they don't keep themselves hydrated. They're not having snacks throughout the day, they're not eating, and then they start to feel faint at the end of their shift. With all that we do, all the movement that we're doing, and things that are going on at this airport, you have to make sure you're staying hydrated and taking care of yourself. One of the most important things that I have to tell you about working at the airport is that you can't just pull up and be at work. Most places you go, you work at an office, a store, whatever, you can just pull up and clock in. At the airport, you do have to plan accordingly. You have to leave about an hour before your shift starts, because for me, in my case, I have to drive to a parking lot, park, then I have to catch a shuttle to the airport, and once I'm at the airport, I then have to go into the concourse and clock in. And I have to do that same routine after my shift. So I have to plan for about an hour before my shift starts and an hour before my shift ends. So you have to take extra time, and you're not paid for that time. So if that's something you're not prepared for, it definitely will hit hard the first time it happens. So I think it goes without saying, if you don't know, you do get travel benefits when you work for an airline. I did get travel benefits starting day 1 for me and my family, and once I'm on probation, we'll also be able to travel on other airlines as well. But outside of travel benefits, there's so many more benefits that you get for working for an airline, like hotel discounts, cruise discounts, shipping packages, all kinds of things. So just make sure you take time to learn what other discounts you get and what other benefits you have, because there's tons of them, not only travel benefits. Alright, so those are my 3 things about working for an airline that I seem to be most helpful. I wish someone had told me when I very first started out. But if you have any additional comments or things you can add that are super important, make sure you leave them down below in the comments.